Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Now, I normally don't do a video when WWE releases a jobber. You know, no need to make a video about every single bit of news that, you know, comes down the WWE pipeline. But this one, I think, deserves a video. Ezekiel Jackson has been released from WWE. Now, people like to talk about flavor of the month. People like to talk about Daniel Bryan being the flavor of the month. You know, out of nowhere, people bashing Daniel Bryan, saying things like that. Ezekiel Jackson was a flavor of the month at one point. Now, he might have not been in any main event of any like big pay-per-view, but let's get something straight. This man was the last ECW champion. This is how they thought of Ezekiel Jackson. The last ever ECW champion. A king of hardcore. Tommy Dreamer. The Sandman. Terry Funk. Rhino. You know, all these great ECW legends, champions. And then you got the best of them all, Ezekiel Jackson. And he defeated Christian for the ECW championship. Legendary. Oh, this is the WWE attitude. Just looking back, I am so happy that we're entering into a new era of wrestling. It was Ezekiel Jackson. You know, this is like one of them bits I'm happy they're getting. You know, not that he was the worst ever. You know, he was alright, but it's just to show you that WWE had a lot of bad ideas. You know, 2010... they ended that terrible, terrible fucking ECW rebirth that they did that overstayed its welcome about 2 or 3 years. And Ezekiel Jackson being the last ever champion. How embarrassing is that? They should be motherfucking ashamed of themselves. You know, to have that on the list of when they brought back the ECW belt. And they took that belt and, you know, pretty much McMahon wiped it up his ass, you know, just up and down the little parting in his ass. He just wiped it up and down like it was a fucking piece of toilet paper. And Ezekiel Jackson being the last ever champion. I think maybe it's best that they released him so they could just clear out all them horrible memories. Because of him, they don't even mention when people won the ECW title. When Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship, they said it was his first World Championship. They don't even mention it anymore because of Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson has been released. You know, the last ever king of hardcore, I guess you could say. Alright, motherfuckers, just, you know, wanted to tell you that. Have a little fun here. Talking about Ezekiel Jackson being, you know, the face of ECW, the last ever face. You know, start off with Terry Funk, end with Ezekiel Jackson. The circle's complete. You know, there you go. So farewell to Ezekiel Jackson. You know, he had a good run. Alright, motherfuckers.